breaking news that's coming in. The visuals on your screens are of the fire in Tinsukia and Assam, of exclusive visuals of when the fire actually broke out. Remember, 2 people have lost their lives in this massive fire, which continues to rage on at the well of Oil India Limited in Assam's Tinsukia district. 2 bodies, in fact, who have belonged to firefighters have been found. They went missing yesterday, and the bodies have now been found. The blaze can actually be seen from a distance of 30 kilometers at this point in time. Thousands of villagers have also been shifted at this point as well. Let me, in fact, go across to Hina, who's joining us for more details on this. Hina, what can you tell us? These, of course, are the visuals at this point in time that we are getting of when the fire broke out.
Well, these are the first set of visuals that we have access, in which you can clearly see that how there are several firefighters, who can be seen near this oil well, and suddenly they start running to save their life. Now, what we are learning that, for about 14 days, this oil well in Upper Assam's Tinsukia district was leaking gas, and it caught fire yesterday. In fact, the clearing operations were going on. That's what the initial information that we have. This oil well caught fire while the clearing operations were going on. Now, Oil India has issued a statement as well. Very, very sad incident that took place because 2 firefighters, 2 people who belong to Oil India, they went missing, and this morning, in fact, they were found dead at a wetland near the site of this massive oil well fire in Assam. Now, we are being told that it could take a couple of more days for situation to come under control. Already for about 14 days, the leakage was going on, and now it is also being told that the Indian Air Force is also involved in the firefighting operations. The Army is helping the NDRF and the local authorities as well in the relief and rescue work after the state government requested for help. The area has been cordoned off by paramilitary forces. And we are also being told that Assam Chief Minister had briefed earlier Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well on the situation and the action that the government has taken on this particular issue.
That's right, Hina. In fact, there is a statement also that has been put out by Oil India. Let's get you that breaking as well. Well, this is a detailed statement that's coming in from Oil India at this point in time. Essentially, it says that the fire, the well caught fire at around 1:14 p.m. on the 9th of June. 2 Oil India employees have lost their lives. In fact, compensation being given to the families as well. 4 people who have sustained minor injuries is what the company also says. And there are experts from Singapore and ONGC who are also assessing the situation. Hina, anything in the statement, if you can take us through what are the other important points that the statement mentions, but anything in terms of what the plan is going to be going forward, because, it's been already several days since the fire has not been able to be brought under control. How long is it going to take for that to actually happen?
Well, it is going to take some more time. That's what we can tell you. We are being told that the CMD Oil India has constituted 4 teams, technical arrangements and facilities, relief and rehabilitation and other issues for effective execution of measures in the current situation to deal with this particular crisis. We are also being told that an expert team from Singapore visited the well site as well this morning, along with Oil India Limited and ONGC teams, to assess the current situation, and is currently preparing the roadmap for the next course of action. After the incident, the affected people in the surrounding areas are being accommodated at about 12 relief camps and a safer distance with the help of district administration, and arrangement for food and basic needs is being made as well. In total, 2 people have lost their lives. This is what Oil India has said in its statement, also including that 4 people from 2 from Oil India, 1 from ONGC and 1 from contractor sustained minor injury and were given immediate help. Currently, fire tenders are still spraying water to contain fire from spreading in the surrounding areas. An arrangement for additional water for fire control is also in progress. The initial information only tells us that it is going to take a couple of more days perhaps for things to become normal as far as this plant is concerned.
All right, Hina, thanks so much for getting us all those latest details. Well, that's the word coming in from the company as far as the fire is concerned. Meanwhile, Chief Minister has said that there's at least going to be 25 to 28 more days to actually control the entire situation. But for now, the fire has been confined to 50 meters. That's the word coming in from the Chief Minister. But let me also go across to Arindam, who's joining me for more details. Arindam, so Chief Minister says it's going to take nearly a month more to actually bring the fire under control, but the fire for now has been contained. What's the latest you can tell us in terms of the firefighting operations that are going on right now?
Well, the fire has not been contained yet, as the Chief Minister has said that it is going to take another maybe a month's time to bring the entire situation under control. Let me bring into perspective how this fire incident had happened at this gas well at Bagjan in Tinsukia district in Upper Assam. This gas well belonging to Oil India Limited started leaking profusely since
Arindam, my
late.
apologies if I can just interrupt you for a moment. I'll come back to you to get that update, but I want to go across to Trideep Hazarika from Oil India, who's joining me on the phone line at this point in time. Thank you so much for joining us. We went through the statement that was sent out by Oil India just a short while back, but from your own assessment, can you tell us what is it now going to take to actually bring the fire under control?
Well, the joint team of Oil India Limited, ONGCL, and Alert, the foreign experts have come from Singapore. They have made an assessment, and they have told us that on the higher side, it might take around 4 weeks, although they will try their best to contain it even earlier. But we are going by the maximum time limit, which is told to us could be around 4 weeks.
All right, and Mr. Hazarika, can you explain to us what exactly is, is the issue in terms of bringing it under control? Why is the process going to take this long?
You see, in fact, as I speak to you now, right now we are going to have a press briefing by our chairman and managing director here at Dulias in Assam, and I think he will be sharing exactly why this particular timeline is required. So I think it will be better that I update you once this press meet is over.
All right, and one final question, Mr. Hazarika, if you can just tell us right now, what are the teams in place which are right now firefighting and trying to contain the fire?
Of course, we have the firefighters from Oil India Limited. We have firefighters given to us by the mutual aid companies in and around the government of Assam, by Assam Gas Company Limited, from IOCL, even the Air Force has helped us, and of course ONGCL. So these fire tenders are ensuring that the peripheries are maintained and contained, because the fire, as of now, is only at the wellhead, and the periphery fire was contained in the early morning hours today, and we are trying our best to see that there is no chance of any fire in the periphery.
And if you can also just very quickly tell us what's the assessment in terms of how this fire actually was sparked in the first place?
Well, we are investigating it. It could be, a very, very dry and warm weather, and could be some friction of pipes hanging in the rig. So we are looking into it, but it looks like it's because of the weather conditions on that particular day yesterday, and the heat generated, and could be some spark generated because there are a lot of pipes hanging on a mobile drilling rig there. It looks like that's what making sense to us, but then still we are looking into it. The experts are trying to still gauge why it happened.
All right, Mr. Hazarika, thank you so much for joining us with those details on the containment measures at this point in time. Let me also go back to Arindam, who's still with us. Yes, Arindam, please go ahead. Tell us what the latest developments that you're picking up right now.
Yes, as the oil spokesperson has mentioned that right now the fire is only contained to the well, and the periphery fire has been controlled. But let me bring into perspective how this fire incident had happened. Actually, this gas well has been leaking profusely for over 2 weeks now. The leakage started on 26th of May, and the surge of gas and smoke was so high that it was visible from several kilometers away. In fact, there was panic among the villagers. They fled the villages, And day before yesterday, three-member team from Singapore, they were from a disaster response team from Singapore. They have arrived at the spot. And yesterday, when they were inspecting the spot, there was a massive blast, and this was followed by a massive inferno, which has engulfed the villages in the vicinity. So right now, as it has been said, that it will take another maybe a month's time to bring this fire under control. But the question is why it took so long for any of the authorities to take action on that, because it was leaking for over 2 weeks. So only the experts arrived just the day before yesterday, and after that only this explosion has taken place. And let me tell you that this fire is not only posing threat to the human settlement in that area, because several villages have already been gutted in that fire. Two firefighters from Oil India Limited have lost their lives. But apart from the human settlement, this fire also poses a great threat to the Dibru-Saikhowa National Park, which is very nearby, and also a very big wetland. So it is also posing a big threat to the ecosystem in that area. And if the fire is not controlled very soon, it might be another Amazon disaster that is waiting in the making. So if the fire is not
Right.
contained very soon, this might turn into another disaster.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those details. We'll, of course, have to see if any more answers come out from that press briefing that is going to be held as well. Thanks so much for getting us those details.